I believe this might be the first single coverage that Williamson has enjoyed, but there's Asi Taulaba short on the close one.
Well, Rico banging bodies there with Asi. There's Mike Cortez. Oh, he got hammered there, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
So John Williamson picking up his second personal. Mike Cortez, who only 2 days ago was in action wearing a different uniform. And he's short on his first free throw. Barangay Ginebra, who, as we mentioned, gave away Billy Mamaril to acquire Mike Cortez. What they're losing this conference, 4 points, 5 rebounds per game. That's what those are the numbers of Billy Mamaril.
Well, that's not going to be much because anybody can fill that out. But like I said, they got 3 big guys, 3 maybe 4, and you know they don't need that right now. What they need is another guy to come in for JJ and really help out. Another good shot here from the outside by Paulo Mendoza this time.
The Coca-Cola Tigers getting a little more dependent on that outside jumper here in the first quarter. We're down to the final 22 seconds. Villanueva, the kick out to Denham Brown. Brown, tight jumper, that's short. They go to Macapagal. Can he make another one? No. Last second, but no more time for Barangay Ginebra to get off a shot. So the Kings are looking good at the end of the first 12 minutes of action, ahead by 8:30 to 22. Our second quarter is coming up. And we are back here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium, just moments away from our second quarter between the Barangay Ginebra Kings and the Coca-Cola Tigers. And Barangay Ginebra have been playing like a well-oiled machine. Mike Cortez has played pretty well on his first day as a Barangay Ginebra King. Over to Leah Cruz now, who's hanging out with assistant coach Alex Compton.
Yep, I'm here with Coach Alex Compton. Coach, you're down by 8 points right now to start the second quarter. What do you have to do to make up for this deficit?
Well, we need to get a few more stops. 30 points, masyadong mataas yan. And a lot of times, again, those stops are going to lead to our transition offense. I think sometimes on their deep penetration, we get some stops, or in their long threes, we get some stops. We can have momentum going the other way. But, they've knocked down some shots. Obviously, Willie made some big shots. Brown's a talented guy, Kagiwa. But we just got to do a better job defensively and then let our offense look at that.
All right, John Williamson, what can you say about his PBA debut so far?
Oh, a little slow, but they're doubling him right away. They're going to a 2-3 when he gets the ball in the post, and sometimes they're doubling him right away. So he hasn't had any clean looks. Coach Jong obviously is a great defensive coach, and he's been doing it for years, so he's got a good game plan. We need to make the adjustments now.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Vito.
Thank you, Leah. And John Williamson will start the second quarter on the bench.
Well, you can see that Asi is really powering his way in there against Rico Villanueva. He may not be making the shots right now, although he did make one earlier. He's going to go to the free throw line. Asi has really improved his free throw shooting over the years. You know, somebody that if you work for it, you probably get a chance to really improve your game. And Tubid seeing action for the first time, replacing their import Denham Brown. And you can see on your screens the new import of Coca-Cola, John Williamson, really couldn't get started in this ball game except for an alley-oop play on a 2-on-1 fast break.
So we've got an all-Filipino stretch coming up here. Kagiwa out to Cortez. Kagiwa in the paint, slashing to the middle.
You know, Mike, he's not going to have any problems adjusting to any team that he goes to because he's a guy that plays under control and he's a natural point guard. Remember, this guy was the first pick overall.
That's right.
He's not and yet he made his mark in the amateurs.
And that's going to be an offensive foul against Larry Rodriguez.
Well, Tubid really knowing how to hold this guy. Look at Mike. He really loves to go to the left. Then he comes back. Loves to finish with his left. This one he finished with the right. Ball a little bit fickle in the beginning, but deciding to fall in. But got a lot of moves and got a great outside shot.
Wilson, there's the handoff. Back to Wilson down low. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Tubid finds it. Coca-Cola Tigers back on offense. Look at the first quarter field goal situation. Barangay Ginebra definitely shooting much better. And there's Asi Taulava having trouble controlling the leather here. He's back on the attack. Still nothing.
Well, you know, if not for the three-point shooting, Coca-Cola would have been really behind big in that first quarter, simply because of that ratio, 52% field goal percentage, the other team 30%. But the three-point shots of Coca-Cola made up a little for that, being able to trim down that to 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Rezada finding Asi Taulava. Nice jump pass for Larry Rodriguez. Easy two for Coca-Cola.
He's an inside operator, really does his he's got great footwork on the inside, Larry Rodriguez. They needed him to come back, give them a little inside presence.
And now, oh, nice getaway there for Enrico Villanueva.
He got 4 points in the ball games, working hard, getting some rebounds, and matching Asi stride for stride on the other end.
Taulava backing down. Rezada with putback.
Well, that's a nice problem because Asi's attacking, so he's attracting double team, triple teams, and somebody's going to be open on the weak side. Or Asi is passing off to people that are cutting. You know, Asi is doing the right thing right now for Coca-Cola to stay in this game. Oh, that was almost intercepted.
And Gagiwa fouled in the act of shooting. He'll head to the line.
You know, sometimes when you gamble on a steal, you're going to have to pay the price. If you did not gamble, you're still in front of him. He wouldn't have be that open. When you gamble, he was ahead of you. Now you're trying to knock the ball from behind, and you have to pay the price.
And Patricia, he's standing by with his report.
With Mike Cortez around, Coach Strong says he can now put Miller at the 2 position where he is most comfortable, and JJ playing over 30 minutes a game can get more rest. In fact, Mike Cortez is now going to the bench to replace JJ Helterbrand. Now, Cortez is still shocked to be in Ginebra because he was just with Air 21, like you said, just 2 days ago. He's played with a lot of people in Ginebra already, so it's just a matter of understanding Coach Strong's system. He just played Coke a couple of games ago, too, so he's using what he knows of their tendencies already to help in his debut. Now, he was asking me if he looked funny in his uniform. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's fresh off the factory, just arrived a few minutes before the game, really. And he says it's a little too big. I don't know. Vito?
Well, so far it looks fine. And he's on the bench now, taking a well-deserved rest while Barangay Ginebra go back to their classic Fast and Furious combination with Gagiwa and Helterbrand.
Coca-Cola, meanwhile, going to the zone there, and Williamson getting his 6 point with a jumper. And that might be, what, a 3-second violation or a hand check foul?
Could be a hand check. So Paulo Mendoza picking up his first personal call for holding. Coca-Cola trailing by 7, 36-29 with 9 minutes and 11 still remaining in the half. The Gin Kings unable to penetrate just yet. There's the leaner.
The scoring power of Ginebra just really improved right now. You know, with Gagiwa getting healthy, Helterbrand getting healthy. We got William Miller. We got Cortez. Williamson back-to-back baskets from the very same spot. That's going to make Enrico Villanueva pay a little more attention to him. He was trying to take away the drive, but the guy's been hitting. Rico going strong to the basket.
And this possession will stay with Barangay Ginebra. 13 seconds left on the Kings shot clock. Down to 3 seconds. Helterbrand lets it go. Yes, no.
Way off the mark there. And Gary David really pushing it up here.
Well, the Tigers have 3 great shooters on the floor now in Gary David, Paulo Mendoza, and Mark Macapagal. But on that play, Gary David offline.
Actually, they're matching small to small. Tignan mo yung tatlong players sila match up very well by Ginebra. Good steal by Paulo.
Pesky defense yielding dividends for the Tigers. Can it lead to a conversion? Yes. And now the Coca-Cola Tigers are hot on the heels of the Barangay Ginebra Kings. They've managed to cut this lead down to 4.